Okay. The button is pressed. Hi.
Hey.
We're finally sitting down together.
I know.
We had so much hope and aspirations about, oh, we're going to do videos together this summer. You'll be off work and we'll have time. And then summer went just like that. Holy shit. Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I put up a poll last night asking, it's on the tweeters, as I like to call it, Love Deluxe, Brat, or the Billie Eilish, and I'm already blanking on the name, Hit Me Hard and Soft, or something like that. I can't remember. It's like Hit Me Hard and Soft, or Hit Me Soft and Hard. I don't know. There's physical violence involved.
Yeah, it sounds violent. So which one are we doing?
This is Brat. The name of the album is Brat. The artist is Charli xcx.
Brat as in like a snot?
We'll find out. I don't know if she's a nice lady or not. I have no idea. Now, I'm under the impression she's a nice lady because Kevin and Connor, I guess when they first started their stuff, Connor did a thing like doing a reaction to one of her albums, and she was so like grateful that she even reached out. Like at one point, Connor.
So she's a nice person.
Yes.
But we don't know about whatever story's being told.
Right. I have no idea.
You don't know if Brat stands for something?
Maybe it's Brat, like bratwurst or something.
That sounds
Although
good.
it doesn't have a U.
I don't know. I can't spell. Yes, there is a U. There might be a W somewhere.
I mean, those Europeans do just like fucking throw letters in there, don't they?
I know.
Let's get another vowel. Oh, more vowels in
They're
there.
all inclusive. They're just like everybody. Brat sounds good. Maybe we should have that for dinner.
Yes, that's good. We're gonna stop recording and go eat some bratwurst.
We'll be back.
So all I know about this album, I looked up her thing real quick on like Wikipedia. I spent no time at all reading about it. Basically, she's 31, right? I think as of right now, she's 31. I think this is her fourth, possibly fifth album. So she's been making some music for a while.
Okay.
From what I understand, her popularity is growing, and with this album specifically, like everybody's going bonkers over it. Like, just love it. Pop, great summertime album, super fun to listen to. That was the description I got. So, back to kind of what I was saying before on the poll. Basically, there's lots of back and forth between this album and an album called Love Deluxe, which I've talked to you about by an artist called Sade. It's spelled S-A-D-E, but you pronounce it Sade. I was told, don't you fucking dare call her Sade. You get killed. You'll die from it, apparently. The reason we're going with Brat is because it won the poll, but also the impression I get is this is summertime, fun listen, energy, and Love Deluxe is more of a chilled out, kind of like R&B, sexy time jams. And people have said it's a slower album, but it's just got beautiful sound. But because it's slower, it's a little bit harder to react to.
Oh, that was the one you were talking
Yes.
about.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a reaction to this, and then hopefully before school starts again, we'll do a reaction to Love Deluxe, but we'll do it in the evening time. We'll have some drinks. We'll kind of chill out. Basically, we're going to try and match that mood a little bit, with both hands above.
Yes, and something that is appropriate.
Yes. So that was really, I was telling her that this morning and about the poll and stuff, and it makes a huge difference. I've done albums, I was telling you too, but it makes a huge difference. The style of album, and when you're listening to it, and it's like, oh, it's a beautiful day, and the sun's out, and it's like super depressing, or whatever. It's like, this ain't clicking. So we're just trying to align to the theme of the album a little bit, is all.
Yep.
I have no opening thoughts because
Though you just had a whole lot of opening thoughts.
Well, as far as her as an artist, I don't think I've heard a second of her music. I don't know anything about her.
You just said a whole bunch about her.
Well, 4 or 5 albums, and she's 31, and she's from England. There you go.
That's more than I knew.
And pop and summertime. There you go.
Who's Charli xcx?
That's the artist.
Oh.
That you just said. I said a whole bunch of stuff about.
Oh.
There will be a quiz.
What's the X? Is that like 100?
Oh, like is it Roman
50?
numerals? I have no idea. I have no idea. No idea.
Or is it like hugs, maybe a kiss?
like a kiss on the cheek, kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Hug, kiss on the cheek, hug.
Yeah. Like we're just friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do kind of greet like that, right? Hug and a little kiss on the cheek.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
That's probably, we're just going to say that's what it is.
I'm going to start signing my correspondence with that. If it's to you, then it's an actual circle. But if it's to someone else, then it's a hug, little kiss.
Big kiss. Oh, no big kiss. Just little kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
And then hug. Okay. Well, shall we drop in?
Yes.
So it's 15 tracks, 41 minutes.
She doesn't look enthused.
Not right there, no. She looks a little pissed off. Okay.
I think she just fell.
It's hard on the knees like that. Anyway, one other thing I wanted to mention is the longest song on this album is 3.5 minutes. So these are all quick little bangers.
Super short.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. That goes with summertime. You just kind of flit around.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. I have no idea what to expect other than apparently it's super fun to listen to.
Okay.
And there you go. Okay, let's drop in. Track 1's called 360. The producers are A.G. Cook and I suppose Circuit is how you would say that. First time ever listening to Charli xcx, dropping into the album Brat, getting rave reviews from everybody. Here we go, track 1, 360. Oh yeah, it's already like playful.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't turn it up too much.
Who's Gabrielle?
No idea. We'll look it up. Yeah, this is already super summertime.
Like sunglasses on the pool with the floaties.
What?
Yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you know what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're
And you need more fruit in your drink than actual drink. Like you need fruit and ice and an umbrella, and then the drink is optional.
666 with a princess streak. Yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you know what you see?
I feel like we're listening to this way too quiet.
I know.
Like it needs to be loud.
Well,
I feel like we should be doing a montage.
Let's let it finish. We'll discuss because they can't tell. They can't tell how loud it is for us.
Okay. So if I go like,
it's all the same for them. This is cool though. You know, like I think this album will be a bit of a challenge for me because I'm still wading into the pop pool type of a thing. You know, I'm slowly getting used to it. The Weeknd obviously is probably my biggest draw, but I'm still so like attached to this fucking loud, angry, distorted kind of sound, right? And so this
not
will
like playing with Barbies.
yeah, right. Now with the sound, what she's talking about is we were setting up because I don't have 2 sets of headphones, and even if I did, I don't want to have headphones, and then we're yelling at each other with the headphones.
Well, we'd be
on.
able to. Well, whatever.
Anyway, so we had to turn the speakers down because we were getting a lot of bass feedback into the microphone. And so the sound quality for what you guys hear was pretty rough. There was like this bass echo. It wasn't that great. So we don't have it cranked up loud for us. And I think this is something you do turn it on. You turn it up and you just bounce along to it. Because that was very light, very bouncy. Something I was surprised by. It's a short track, so no big deal. But I was kind of like waiting for a beat drop. But it didn't really drop.
No, this is one that you could just loop and not pay attention to when it started and when it ended, and
sure.
you could.
But also, it's the first track, so I'm curious to see if track 2, if it's like a stepping stone into track 2 and how it sounds. You know,
I didn't pay attention to the lyrics.
No,
almost at all.
I did want to look at.
There was a little, like every now and then when I tuned into the lyrics, I went, "Oh, that's fun." There's something there, but then I was just kind of bouncing along and not paying attention.
I'm everywhere. I'm so Julia. So Julia is Julia Fox, a Italian-American actress, debuted her career in 2019. She became further known through her eccentric style, online presence. So they're good friends. Okay. So she's just referencing a friend right there. I'm everywhere. I'm so Julia, who's an actress who I'm familiar with. I do like the 666 with the princess streak. That's cute. That's clever, you know. You're gonna jump if AG made it. AG, of course, is the producer. AG Cook.
Yeah, that's what I meant. When I did tune into the lyrics, I went, "Oh, that's fun. There's something there. I'm gonna have to listen to this again so that I don't miss it."
Well, I don't think we need to worry too much about missing lyrics.
No, but it's fun that there's an option.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
sure. What's Baby T is all gone?
A baby, like a little tiny T-shirt.
Yeah, but why is it all gone?
Because you ripped it off because it's summer, or it got wet, or whatever, and so you just took your shirt off.
Wow. Apparently, you get a little cray-cray in the summertime, huh?
It's hot. Why are you complaining?
I'm not complaining.
It's hot.
Oh my. Okay. Well, that was. I mean, cool. I feel like let's keep rolling. Let's move on to track 2, which is called Club Classics. I'm assuming A.G. Cook. Yeah. Okay. So George Daniel, A.G. Cook, and we'll just.
For bouncy. Well, we've only listened to one.
It's only
for
one.
as bouncy as the song, she does not look pleased with the world.
She's a little cranky sometimes in the face, right? Like, yeah.
I mean, it's only the second picture, but.
All right. Let's jump into track 2. Here's Club Classics. Let's keep rolling here.
Right now. It's like when I go to the club, I wanna hear this club classics.
This is where the strobe lights and like all the sprinklers are on, and you're walking slowly through it. Yeah.
When I go to the club, I wanna hear this club classics.
We don't have near enough neon.
No, we don't have. We need so much.
In order to listen to this, I have some glow sticks.
I wanna dance a hard mo. Play the track fast, not slow. Pull it back twice, let's go. Sweat marks all
This is the banger.
like my kind of flow. Yeah, I wanna be blinded by the lights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need some glow
This
sticks.
is a fucking banger for sure. Yeah, this is fucking for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It makes me think of one of those paddle balls.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Like if paddle balls were a musical instrument.
Yeah, it's kind of killing me that we have to have the speakers turned down as much as they are, so that sound for them isn't, because this is something you gotta bang.
Oh yeah, well the last one was 2.
Yeah.
Well, now you have channel goals.
Yeah, I'll have to consider how we can improve this setup, because the chair issue is an issue.
It is an issue.
It would be nice to have 2 microphones for each other, but that one time we tried to set it up and we were getting that weird feedback. Basically,
Well, I have ideas, but let's just go ahead and listen to this,
Yeah,
and then we
sure.
can talk about that
Sure.
later. Okay.
That was a banger.
That was fun.
I like that 360. It never really dropped, but this one is basically the drop.
Entire drop.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
cool how the next track is basically the drop for the
Dude,
first track.
If I played this when I was cooking dinner, we would eat so fast.
I was gonna say that earlier, but I was like, no, that sounds dumb. But it's like, this is some shit you can put on like when you want to clean the house, like fucking blast it and like
The house would get done so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to review lyrically, which is totally fine.
I have no clue. This is
Go to the
another.
club. I want the classics. That's it. Put your hands up. Dance all night.
Yeah.
There you go. Fucking perfect. I want to dance with George, Sophie, all these people that we don't know, except for AG. We're good. We're pretty close with AG by now. We've heard 2 songs, so.
Tight like Mike.
Where was that? Oh, Tight Like Mike. Yeah, that was a fucking banger.
But she doesn't look like she's having a good time.
Well, don't worry about it. I don't even know. I honestly don't even think that they specifically put the photos on here. Like, I think it's people
Oh,
who
it's just imposters?
I don't think it's anybody associated specifically with her or like her team or whatever. Like, all these lyrics are written by just people, not like, they're not officially posted lyrics. Genius is essentially like
So this is like AI sort of
no,
generated?
it's like community driven.
So it might not be Mike?
It might not be Mike. No, there's always oh shit. The truth comes out. Yeah. No, the lyrics, it's pretty easy to find.
I don't know if I should feel
incorrect
lied
lyrics.
to.
Well,
Well, then I really... whatever. People gave me a bad time last time because I was like, I don't even want to look up the lyrics, whatever. And they're like, this is why I listen to you, so you look up the lyrics. But if the lyrics aren't even necessarily right?
Sometimes they're wrong. I did, which one did I listen to recently? There was a whole line. They like 3 or 4 words were just wrong. Yeah. But we don't need to worry. This is
and
not.
I've got no hope because I don't know what they say to begin with.
This is not a lyrical experience. This is club
Don't
bangers.
hold her short. There might be, I mean, there was a little bit in the last one.
All right, let's keep going. I'm giving the first 2 hearts. So far, we're on a good run.
Not that you have to have lyrics to have good music.
No. Track 3 is called "Sympathy Is a Knife." Producers are Easy Fun and Charli. Did she? So this is her first production credit, I think, on the album. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. "Sympathy Is a Knife." Yeah, there you go. Here we go. Track 3. Oh yeah.
Wanna share the space. I don't wanna force a smile. This one girl taps my insecurities. Don't know if it's real or if I'm spiraling. One voice tells me
This is just a fucking party of sounds.
I'm just paranoid. Says you just
Yeah, you can just put this on.
Oh god.
Yeah.
embarrassed to have it beneath the sympathy 'cause I
Ah. Yeah. Yeah. I love how rich that bass sound is. It's got like a cool layer of distortion on it or whatever.
It's a good foil for her voice.
Yeah.
Because her voice is the opposite. So they really accentuate each other.
I like what she's doing with her voice too. She's kind of pushing it a bit. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one quite a bit.
So people are giving her sympathy because the other guy is with some other girl and she doesn't like the pity party?
The impression I get is if she's trying, like, sympathy is a knife in the sense of like it cuts her. She doesn't like it. It hurts.
So she doesn't like pity.
I don't know necessarily about pity, but you know, I don't want to share the space. I don't want to force a smile. This girl taps my insecurities. Don't know if it's real, if I'm spiraling. One voice tells me that they laugh. George says I'm paranoid. Says he just doesn't see it. He's so naive. I'm embarrassed to have it, but need the sympathy. So that might be what you're talking about. I wasn't paying as close attention to the lyrics on that listen. I was banging with the sound. Great sound. I like the sound on that one.
I've already forgotten the whole thing about, these might not be real lyrics.
Oh, don't worry. So it's not that big. It's not like it's
No, I've already forgotten that.
Yeah, it's not and it's not
Whatever.
prominent anyway. It's only in a spot where it's kind of hard to tell. You know, sometimes they'll just take it.
I can't tell most of the time. So
So let's get to the chorus, because I couldn't even be here if I tried. I'm opposite. I'm on the other side. I feel all these feelings I can't control. Don't know why. All the sympathy is just a knife. Why can't I even grit my teeth and lie? I feel all these feelings I can't control. It is kind of interesting, huh? The sympathy is a knife. Because I think, especially maybe in this little bit, you know,
she just doesn't.
George says I'm paranoid, doesn't see it. So he's trying to maybe be sympathetic to her situation, and maybe the people in her life that are trying to, you know, help her through what she's feeling.
That she's kind of reading too much into, and so she kind of recognizes that, but it's there anyways, and she can't even fake it that it's not there, even though it shouldn't be there. And George is saying, you need to calm down, and she's like, I can't. I've got too many feelings.
Feels like a feedback loop a bit. Like where I don't want to feel this way, but you notice I feel this way, so you try to make me feel better, which makes me feel worse because you're trying to make me feel better because I feel it's almost, I wonder if it's something like that.
Just ignore it so that I can just kind of
maybe
get over it. Yeah. Okay. Great.
What do you think? That was my favorite one so far.
Really?
Yeah, I really like that beat on the chorus, that like beefy bass note that was coming through. That was fucking great. I like that one quite a bit. Volatile at war with my dialogue. I'd say that there was a god if they could stop this. Wild voice tearing me apart. I'm so apprehensive now. Don't want to see her backstage. I like this part. Fingers crossed behind my back. I hope they break up quick. I like that. Honestly, yesterday I sat down with the new Eminem album, and Eminem is tough in terms of lyrics because he goes so fucking fast, and he puts, honestly, I think he does a great job with writing in terms of like lots of different vocabulary and weaving all these things together. He's very creative, he's very clever, but god damn, on that first listen, it was a lot. Because there were so many double meanings and triple meanings and references back to this. And there were tons of lyrics. I was like, I can't even tear into this. I'm going to spend 4 hours on a song basically trying to figure it all out. So it's nice to sit down today and just like, oh, okay. Just straightforward. Not a whole lot to like decipher and break down.
How am I yawning?
Well, we're old.
Not appropriate.
It's 2 p.m. and we're tired. Let's move to track 4, which is called I Might Say Something Stupid. I kind of like already too. I don't know. I'm curious to see if this whole Brat idea weaves into just in a general theme. She was
kind of acting. You could say that she was kind of acting like a brat in the last one.
Maybe, but it's early. It's early. It's early in the album. But I'm just curious to see what this does. Anyway, so I Might Say Something Stupid. This might be a song you connect with because you're always worried about saying the wrong thing and all this other shit. Producers are Gesaffelstein?
I don't know. Sure.
Bart and Bart. So Bart and G.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Track 4. I Might Say Something Stupid. Short one. Only 2 minutes. Oh, I broke Spotify. Oh, no, I didn't break Spotify. Wow.
I might say something stupid. Talk to myself in the mirror. Wear these clothes as disguise. Just to read into the party. Door is open. Let in, but still outside. I look perfect for the background. I get nervous if the wine goes so cold.
Yeah.
I go so cold.
I was just going to say, this is like totally your jam.
Yes. This is just me verbatim.
I'm famous but not quite. But I'm perfect for the background.
Oh, wow.
1 foot in a normal life. I go so
Wow.
cold. I go so cold. And I don't know if I belong here anymore.
That was cool. You know,
I've
it's
been
super
looking.
short, obviously. Less than 2 minutes. I like that one quite a bit.
But being short goes along with that song, too.
Well, but what's cool is she's saying quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
These couple of lines. I'm famous, but not quite. I'm perfect for the background. That's a lot being said right there. Mm-hmm. That's got to be. It does have to be weird.
Well, and this line was just a little bit different. The door is open. The first phrase and the door is open. She changed it. The I think, what was it before? Scroll up.
Doors open, let in, but still outside.
Yes. Yeah.
I look perfect for the background. Get nervous, sip the wine. Yeah.
She's got security wine.
Well,
security drink.
Yeah, security drink.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to fit in. You're not trying to, especially like if you're nervous.
Right, you have something that your hands can mess with.
Yeah. And like too, I'm just picturing like a party, going to some party where it's people who are really famous and like, oh my God, there's that person and there's that person and but nobody you're kind of known, but no one really knows you.
I mean, you wouldn't even need that. This could be, I'm famous, but not quite. So she could just be at a party with, you know, whomever, and it's the same sort of feel, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, sure. But I mean, I'm just trying to think of like her perspective. Mm-hmm. But what's cool about this song too is this will apply. Anybody who ever feels awkward at a party can listen to this song and go, "Oh my God!" Like,
yes,
I get it.
That is it.
This
completely.
Is it. Yeah. Little security while I'm sipping my drink. I'm trying to like
your security, whatever,
not feel
like your
awkward.
fidget.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, and you put on clothes, and then tell yourself, "I'm going to act like the person who would wear these clothes."
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one too. That's a really good one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, man. And then it being called "I Might Say Something Stupid" that adds to the like the anxiety of the whole thing.
Well, and trying to do things just normal and just right, and because you're so focused on trying to be normal that you screw up and you like drop something, or you I don't wear tights, but you snag your tights, like something you're trying, like you're so wound up trying to not talk to anybody and like fit in that you screw up and you draw all the attention, and honestly nobody cares, but you're just like, oh my goodness, now there's a spotlight on me.
What's funny to me is you say all that stuff and you are always, I mean, you feel the way that you do at these social gatherings that we go to every now and then. They're pretty rare.
And they're with people that we've known forever.
Yeah, and the best part is they like her more than they like me anyway.
Well, and just like you say, she says she's perfect for the background, which I could see, you know, trying to hide or whatever, but also trying to be so normal, and it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Nobody cares, and so you fit in, but you just feel like you really don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing. I mean, I think that's the only difference between what you experience and what I experience is I don't have that feeling of, oh my God, I'm going to do something. I just go out there and, I mean, we're basically doing the same thing. I just don't have the concern. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm not trying to like be a dick, but like.
No, that's how it is.
Yeah, it's just.
And I'm not upset. That's just how it is.
Oh, cool jam. Kind of surprised it came in at track 4.
Why?
Well,
normally in an album you have a little down part.
Yeah, but that was only 7 minutes of music, and then we went into a down part.
Yeah, but she's being honest. She's saying, okay, we're at a club and everything. I'm really not comfortable with this, but we're going to have a good time and it's going to be fine. And I'm just going to stand over here. Not comfortable with this. I'm just going to stand over here and everybody have a good time.
All right. Well, let's move on to track 5, which is called Talk Talk, which we've been doing plenty of. Producers are Hudson Mohawk, and A.G. Cook is back in the mix. Here we go. Track 5, Talk Talk.
I've been looking at you.
Oh, she got a different voice on.
Putting holes in your head. We've been talking for months, but never in the same
like
room.
that.
Now I wanna approach you, but we've been keeping this a secret. And you're surrounded by friends.
I'm happy to hear how nice her voice is.
Yeah, she's got a cool voice.
I was concerned that she was hiding it behind the synthesizer.
Another banger.
Followed you to the bathroom, but then I felt crazy.
Is she following the wrong person?
Feeling like I'm on fire.
No, she's following him to the guy's bathroom. A little odd, right?
No, they're at a party. It's the everybody uses the restroom.
Everybody's bathroom.
Yeah, she was going back there to get some smooches.
I wish you talk, wish you talk, wish you talk, wish you talk to me. I wish you talk, wish you talk.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
Wish you talk to me. I think you're getting closer. 'Cause I've been getting nervous.
See, she's overthinking it.
Yeah, which is kind of cool that this song comes after the previous track. Yeah.
Shall we go back to my place?
Yeah, a question.
Yeah. I like what's going on with the sound, too. There's some cool shit happening with the sound.
Why is it that, and I don't know if this happens in other languages with regional dialects, but whenever people who speak English sing, they sound fairly similar to me, but then when they start talking, then their accent comes in.
The dissolving of the accent.
Yeah. So why does it change when you sing?
I don't know.
And I don't know if that happens with people who sing in Spanish in, like Mexico versus Spain.
Oh, sure. Right.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
It is interesting, yeah. I'm sure there's some sort of explanation for it.
I'm sure there's something, yeah. And people are going to say, yeah, I know about singing, and this is why, blah, blah, blah. So I would like to know, please.
So I would like to know, please. What is, I've been looking at you putting holes in your head. What the fuck is she talking about? Charli gives context on this in a TikTok. You know when you just feel like someone's watching you, you can feel like, a hole burn in the back of your head or something. Okay, so she's been staring at this person for so hot, like trying to stare intensely at the person, probably to get his attention or something like that. Like I'm gonna stare a hole through your head. We've been talking for months, but never in the same room. I want to approach you. We've been keeping this a secret. You're surrounded by your friends. I'm just wondering what they know. So
is this on they're texting or they're on Tinder
who knows? But I mean, I'm kind of, I was surprised by track 4 being placed at that part of the album, but I'm glad it was there because
it makes this make sense.
I feel very sympathetic for this girl. I'm basically, here's this person who's uncomfortable, and I'm at this party, and maybe people know me, but they kind of don't, and I can come in if I want to, and I can leave if I want to, but I just feel like I'm in the background. It doesn't fucking matter.
Well, the door's open. She's welcomed by the rest of the people, and so she knows that she's welcome. She knows that it's a safe place to go.
But she also feels like it doesn't matter because she's part of the background.
Well, she wants to be part of the background.
Maybe. But then here's this person who she knows.
Sort of.
Kind of, but they haven't talked.
She would like to know.
And so I'm just picturing somebody at a party.
She's drawn to.
Kind of off by herself.
Right.
Kind of uncomfortable.
Trying to get up the gumption to go talk to the guy.
And staring at the person who knows her and please come talk to me. And so I feel sympathetic. Now, this is kind of neat. I didn't expect to feel anything like this in a summertime poppy album.
Let's never date ever.
No?
No, I don't want to ever do that.
Okay.
I'll never make it.
All right. You don't want to meet up at a party later? I'll show up and then
I'll be asleep.
Jesus. All right. Well, let's keep going. This is cool. This is a fun little experience. I like that there's a little something to chew on in terms of context in the lyrics,
Yep.
My track 6 is called Von Dutch. The producer is Easy Fun in all caps. Okay, that's a lot of fun and a lot of easy when you do it in all caps. All right, here we go. Track 6, Von Dutch.
It's okay to just admit that you're jealous of me. Yeah, I heard you talk about me, just a word on the street. You're obsessed and just confess it, put your hands up. It's obvious I'm your number one.
I wonder.
It's alright to just admit that I'm a fantasy. You're obsessed and just confess it, 'cause it's obvious I'm your number one. I'm your number one. I'm your number one. Yeah, I'm just living that life.
I like the sound that's coming out of these tracks, man. Yeah, I really like the sound coming through.
Next week, when our nieces are here,
oh
my goodness, we'll have to play this.
Oh, it's kind of building here too. That's cool. Yeah. I like this like sliding sound that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking cool.
I have to get the light sticks back out.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. Von Dutch, man, that's a fucking banger.
That was fun.
That's a banger for sure. I want to look at the summary here. Okay, so this is the lead single off of her 6th album. So I was wrong. She's got 6 of them now. Released in June, produced, a month release, TikTok, Party Girl. Okay. Release. I'm scanning to see if there's anything about Taylor Swift in here.
Why?
Well, Taylor Swift has been kind of a cranky little girl.
Okay.
This summer. So, like, this album came out. It did really well. Billie Eilish released an album. It did really well. There's somebody else. But basically, as these albums have come out, because Taylor Swift also released an album, Tortured Poets or something. As these albums have come out and gone up the charts, Taylor releases this new expanded edition.
Okay.
To get more streams.
Okay.
To go back to the top. And then somebody else comes out with an album. And then, oh, no, now it's the acoustic re-recorded version of the same. So basically, like...
So she's good at playing the game.
She's rigging the game up to get her stream numbers. And it's like, come on, man. Come on. You know? How many different versions of the same fucking song you're going to release just so you can keep the numbers up, just so you can be at the top place so that somebody else doesn't beat you? Although she did get beat by Eminem this week, apparently, which is great.
Well, how long until she beats some record?
I don't know. I don't know.
Then she'll probably quit.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's just like, personally, I've been getting a little cranky over these deluxe releases that people do, because they'll release an album and then they release a deluxe version and then they release 2 more songs. And
really? Like the video games? That say, oh, here's our game.
Kind
oh,
of.
yeah, we're not done with it. We're gonna
right.
give you the actual game.
Well, it's not necessarily like that, but it's more basically and I get it. It's a strategy thing. It's an engagement thing, because there's just so much that happens so fast now. You release an album and then a week later, fucking everybody forgets it.
And with music being consumable.
Yeah, it's turned into a commodity basically. It's awful. So anyway,
allows people to helps people enjoy it longer.
Well, they're just trying to keep in the spotlight for any amount of time, because people just move on. It's crazy. Yeah. So anyway, I was just curious to see if something about the number one and all that stuff. Now, I do want to say for the record, years ago when Tool released Fear Inoculum, after 13 fucking years of waiting, and it released, Tool dethroned Taylor Swift from the top spot. And it was great because all the Swifties who were, so young, they literally don't even know who Tool is. They're posting to, what is Tool? Who is And I guess Maynard tweeted out a picture of him as Thanos, and he's like snapping Taylor Swift. Oh, it's great. It was great. So just...
Oh, that's funny.
Just so everybody knows, if you're a pop fan and you're watching because you like Charli, progressive metal is for the people. Progressive metal is there to dethrone Taylor Swift. Oh, shit, man. God, that was so funny. So funny. Anyway, shall we move on, I suppose?
Sure.
Great track. Great track. Von Dutch.
That was fun.
That looks like that's the most... Oh, no, 360 is the most listened to. This
really?
One's the second most. Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me, too. But,
I mean, I like it, but that's surprising.
Yeah, that was great. I really like that one. I love the sound on that. I love the sound in the chorus. It was kind of like doing that, like sliding around.
That's another one that makes me think the music is way too quiet. Which we already talked about.
We're doing a disservice to ourselves because if this was banging, this would be great.
We'll have to crank it up later. The fish will get mad. Yeah.
Okay, track 7 is called Everything Is Romantic. Producers are I don't know. A.G. Cook, Charli. Here we go. Track 7. Everything Is Romantic. Is this going to be a little bit of a Love Jam?
I highly doubt it. It's not going to be in the traditional sense. Although we do have a violin and a flute. So,
Yeah.
you
No,
know.
This is kind of surprising.
Bad tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Fall in love again and again. Riding roads through manual drive. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin. Jesus Christ on a plastic sign.
Haha.
Early nights and white sheets with lace curtains. Capri in the distance. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ on a plastic sign.
Well, you knew that was gonna drop.
Winding roads through manual drive. Bad tattoos on leather tan skin.
Yeah, but this is like 100 gecs coming in.
Again and again. Winding roads through manual drive. Early nights and white sheets with lace curtains. Capri in the distance. In a place that can make you change. Fall in love again and again. Early nights and white sheets with lace curtains.
I mean,
Capri in the
besides
distance.
drinks.
In a place that can
Or
make
the
you
drink.
change. Fall in love. Everything is
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see this one just banging in the club, too.
Oh, yeah. I think she's stuck on the carousel.
Stuck on the carousel.
Yeah.
I like the echo-ness on the echoey effect on her voice here. I like this.
It sounds like she's gonna trip.
Well,
Like her voice just gets a little bit ahead of the beat, and it sounds like she's just gonna. I don't know where we are.
Well, fall in love again and again.
Oh,
No, you know, I wonder if the falling in love again and again, everything's romantic. If it's just basically going on tour in Europe, going to all these different locations. Oh, wow, this place is great, and this place is great, and this place is. And
I don't know about being on tour, but it's about an idea, a time.
well, I like this kind of outro because it's almost like getting swept up in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Like the carousel.
Yeah, but I don't like carousels.
I know you don't.
So it doesn't work for me, that analogy. Capri in the distance. Let's see here. Italy. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Bad tattoos on leather skin. I read a annotation on yesterday, and it was ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. Let's read this one. Why not? We got it open. In these two lines, Charlie shows the symbiosis of beauty and ugliness, primitive and elitist, man-made and divine. I already don't want to read the rest. It's like, I'm done. I'm done. For crying out loud, you guys. It's incredible. Incredible. Okay. Well, do you have anything you want to say about that one?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
I liked it. I like that one. It's been a fun little ride.
Yeah.
Fun little ride. All right, well, track 8 is called Rewind. A.G. Cook and Circuit. All right, same producers from track 1. Yeah? Good?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Track 8, Rewind.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I just wanna rewind. Sometimes
Cool. It's a little, like, rewind effect right there.
I'm listening.
I'd go back in time to when I wasn't insecure, to when I didn't overanalyze my face shape. Nowadays I only eat at the good restaurants, but honestly I'm always thinking about my weight. I used to never feel embarrassed when I call out the paparazzi. Everyone else does it constantly. I hate these doubts that keep running through my mind. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. So I used to never think about Billboard, but now I've started thinking again, wondering about whether I think I deserve commercial success. It's running through my mind. Sometimes I really think it would be cool to rewind. Sometimes I just wanna rewind.
I really like how playful the production is. It's been this cool, like, I mean, I guess I expected good, fun sounds, but I didn't really expect this element of playfulness in the sound. Like, this shit is cool. You know, fucking up the beat type thing.
Bring the beat back. Press rewind.
So this is like the last one.
How so?
Wanting to go back to a time when there's less complication.
Yeah, I think the previous everything is romantic is more. The impression
like romanticizing the past.
No, not really the past, but I felt like that thing was more of just being kind of loving this whirlwind. That was the impression I got, being swept up in this whirlwind of going all these different places and all this other stuff. But then probably too, the experience you have when you're on the road is gets a little hectic. Probably you're here, you can't, you know, you're on the bus, you're doing this, you're in the room, you're at the show, whatever, right? Sometimes it'd be like, you know, it would be nice to just fucking go home. I remember back in the day when I was at home and I was listening to all these CDs and I was just putting polish on my toes, and you know, that kind of thing.
Yep.
I think it's easy to reminisce on that.
Yeah, I think both of those are what that's about.
You think she's reminiscing about previous locations?
No, I think on the I think on the last one it was just about calm being elsewhere, and this one is just about thinking about times when she didn't have so much responsibility. Yeah,
I agree with that on this one for sure. I'd go back to a time when I wasn't insecure. I do like how it's this fun pop dance club type sound, but she's just throwing out some shit too in terms of the lyrics to
well, and she's going through normal things of romanticizing childhood when your stresses were seemingly less.
Yeah, well, right here, I didn't overanalyze my face shape. I only eat good restaurants, but I'm always thinking about my weight. I used to never feel embarrassed. You know? I hate these doubts that keep running through my mind. I do like this openness that is coming from her.
Yes.
I think it's very cool. I love it when artists do that. And it's got to be hard, but at the same time, I think it's so great because it allows the listeners to go, "Oh my God, you feel like that too? Oh my God, you're this person and you're doing all these other things and you have the same concerns." I think that's great. I think that's great. I think that is helpful for people. I used to never think about Billboard, but I've started thinking again. I like that. I like that too. This is fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
This is fun. This is really neat. Fun and neat. Snugums, what do you think about that?
Is it interesting?
That's like 2 thumbs up. Fun and neat.
Is it interesting?
Have I said it? I have to have said interesting by now. I can't imagine recording for almost an hour and not saying the word interesting.
I don't know.
I'd be dead.
Is that interesting to you?
Is what? I know what you're trying to do. I know your game. Your tricks. Tricks.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Really, that's interesting. We're derailed.
So.
I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you did that because we had derailed.
He loves when I do that.
You derailed, I'm sorry, not you. We derailed, but you threw us right back on the tracks right there. So one of the things that she likes to do is she uses verbal cues to get our attention. Instead of just saying my name, she'll go, "Okay, so."
That's his name.
Which means, "Excuse me, over here, please pay attention. I'm going to be speaking now."
Well, that's condescending.
Right. The other thing is not condescending. When you go, "Okay, so."
I have to prepare myself.
That's right. Yeah. Might as well ring like a dinner bell or something like that.
Oh, I did for a while.
I'll be speaking now.
I have 2 of my grandmother's bells. You know the bells that they used to have at the hotel. You'd ring the bell.
Oh yeah.
She used to collect them, so I have 2 of them. And for about a month, I would hit those bells instead of hollering for them. And then they got sick of that.
Yeah.
So I go back to just yelling at them.
Yeah.
They love it.
It's nice that there's a lot of options. So, lots of options. Everyone likes options.
I can go back to the bells.
Let's go back to track 9, which is called So I. The producers are John Shave and A.G. Cook. I'm kind of excited because so far there's been a decent amount of variety in what we're seeing lyrically. The sound has been engaging, interesting, good bangers.
I like how playful it's been, but I like that there's a, it's consistent. There's a flow.
Yeah.
I'm always impressed when artists do a flow, like a continuous line of thought. Mm-hmm. There's no way.
It's hard. Yeah, it is impressive. Okay, here we go. Track 9, So I.
This song makes me want to sit up straight.
Always on my mind, every day, every night. Your star burns so bright. When did I put you away? I was scared sometimes. You had a power like a lightning strike. When I'm on stage, sometimes I lie. Say that I love singing these songs you left behind. And I know you always said it's okay to cry. So I know I can cry, so I cry. Wish I tried to pull you closer. Always on my mind, every day, every night. Your star burns so bright. Why did I put you away? I was scared sometimes. You had a power like a lightning strike.
Even this part's got like a cool layer of sound in there.
Sometimes I lie. Say that I love singing these songs you left behind.
Well, she's talking about a strength.
It's okay to cry.
This is the longest song, so we'll split it in the middle here with the pause. I really, really, really like this line. Track was done, I'd make excuses. I think what that means is it's finished, it's good, I need to stop playing. But oh no, I want to change this, I want to change that, I want to change this, I want to fix that. But no, it's done. It's done. Mm-hmm. And I like that being inserted in this part of talking about this person. You pushed me hard, you made me focus, you were brutal, loving, truthful. I was petrified. And so I love this idea of basically here's this person. No, hey, it's done. It's done. No, I gotta change. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. He'd say, come on, stay for dinner. I'd say, no, I'm fine. This is cool, man.
Yeah.
This is really cool. This is, to me, it's surprising because I still have a very narrow-minded view of pop. I got to get over it, and I'm slowly getting over it. It's been taking some time, but I'm slowly getting over it.
So they see both her strengths and her weaknesses and takes all of it, and she is not comfortable with that because she's not comfortable with her strengths, and so she pushes the person away.
Well, I don't know about why the person is pushed away. I don't know about that part.
That's why, because then she'd have to accept that she's good at something. That accept that what she did is good.
Maybe. Let's keep playing the song because there's another verse coming through. So let's see what's said. But this is cool, man. This is very cool. I like this one.
Say that I love singing these songs you left behind. It's okay to cry. So I know I can cry, so I cry.
Yes, good looking to it too, man. Huh.
I like that one.
Yeah, man. This is neat. Just very cool. Now, I want to, let's see. I watched you dance online. And so Sophie is maybe the person here. Let's look at the summary. They do have summaries here. Sorry. It's about Charlie's longtime collaborator, Sophie. They worked together on songs like Vroom Vroom, Lip Gloss, credited Sophie as being one of the biggest influences in her life. Charlie discovered her through her song Lemonade and decided to meet for a studio session in Sweden. Started a great artistic relationship and friendship. Sadly, Sophie passed away on 30 January of 21 after accidentally falling from the rooftop of a building while attempting to take a picture of the full moon. Wow. Jeez. I think I already knew that. I listened to something I feel like this came up before. God, that's crazy. Huh. Charlie speaks of her regrets about the relationship, how she would often push Sophie away since Charlie was afraid of not being cool enough or good enough of a person for her. Huh. Well, now it's super sad. It's like it's super sad.
It was super sad to begin with.
But now it's really fucking sad. Well, it's one thing if like they, it's a friend and they went separate ways or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, but you already knew in the song that the other person was trying to help her just feel what she was singing about, and what's your face, Charlie, wasn't able to let go because that would be just a whole lot, and so she missed out on loving her friend.
Maybe I really appreciate the amount of insecurity that Charlie is allowing to display here. I really appreciate that. Like, I sometimes I almost get bored of the aesthetic that comes with the rock star or the rap star of just I'm so fucking cool and this and that and the other. Not like it happens all the time. I mean, there's a lot of artists that are very open with their emotions and stuff like that. But it is. I know. I guess I don't see it come up that often. This idea of just feeling insecure, because to me that's a wild combination. Feeling insecure while also performing on stage live in front of thousands of people. Yeah,
but she talks about putting on the clothes and pretending. Pretending what her clothes say, and that's what some of the artists say that they do is they become a different person, and that enables them to go and do that.
I don't know, it's just I guess I feel like this album is surprisingly grounded, even though it's I don't know, maybe it's my own like warped perception of what club songs are and party songs are and pop and all this other stuff. But
okay, so
I don't think
is it confusing to you that she has the club sound, like especially in the first couple, but she's not talking about getting high and drunk and,
kind of a little bit
all this other stuff,
right,
like
right,
what was the one, or like the Weekend, that the first one, I don't remember.
She can't remember names of albums or songs or anything, so
that one, and they were having such a dysfunctional relationship in time, and it was a whole party scene and everything like that.
That's every Weekend album. That's all of them.
It was the one with the balloons.
House of Balloons.
Oh, see?
There you go. All right, you did it.
So
oh shit.
So it's very peppy, party, pool, music, whatever, but it's not talking about that scene. That's what's confusing to you.
Yeah. This is very different from what the Weekend.
So do you? Yeah. So far, I mean, we're a little over the halfway in. Okay. So far, do you prefer one or the other, or it just depends and you appreciate? Is it interesting?
I really like the dark, moody aesthetic that The Weeknd creates, because I think he does a great job of doing that. I feel like when I listen to The Weeknd, I'm listening to the Downward Spiral and like house music and shit. And
you like the emo.
Yeah.
Like that version of emo.
Yeah. But this I also really enjoy, but it's a totally different avenue. It's been surprising in a very good way. Surprising. Very surprising. Good shit. That's my official review so far. Good shit, Charlie. Good shit. Let's move on to track 10, which is called Girl, So Confusing. Just AJ Cook producing on this one. Jumping in, track 10. Here we go.
Girl, it's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. Girl, girl, girl. It's so confusing sometimes to be a girl. Girl, girl, girl.
Even here, the production's doing a lot of like wiggling around and stuff.
How do you feel being a girl? Girl, and I don't know, I'm just a girl. Girl. Yeah, I don't know if you like
nice
me.
hit.
Sometimes I think you might hate me. Sometimes I think
Nice
I
hit.
might hate you. Maybe you just wanna be me. You always say let's go out, so we go eat at a restaurant. Sometimes it feels a bit awkward because we don't have much in common. People say we're alike.
I love
they say
this.
we've got
The
the
sound.
same hair. We talk about making music, but I don't know if it's honest. Can't tell if you wanna see me falling over and failing, and you can't tell what you're feeling. I think I know how you feel.
Oh, and even this little
Because people say we're alike. They say we've got the same hair. One day we might make some music. The internet would go crazy, but you might still wanna see me falling over and failing. At least we're closer to being on the same page.
Yeah, this I like this one a lot. I like this one. That's great.
Yeah, lots of check marks.
This is a good fucking album, man. Even that shit. I don't know. It's just I like all these little like audio flares that come in. You know, just these little sprinkles of this and that. It's like spicy sound. Fucking cool.
It's like spicy.
Spicy sound. You know, it just simmers into the ears. Ooh,
Yeah.
that was a spicy one right there. Ooh. I want to click on this one. Let's see. Many fans theorize the song is referencing singer-songwriter Marina Diamandis. I don't know. However, Marina and there's a release song. Seen Charlie's other song. I don't know. I'm curious as to who this is about.
I thought it was a reference back to what's her face in the last one.
Oh, Sophie.
Yeah.
So this annotation is talking about Lord, who's an artist I also have not heard, who's pretty big. Anyway.
So they both have dark hair.
Yes, that is one attribute that they share.
I mean,
Now this is cool. Actually, you know what? There it is. They say we've got the
I
same
know.
hair.
That's why I said it.
Oh, okay.
Because she said it like twice.
I thought you were just being a smart.
No, no.
I was like, that's such a fucking random thing to say.
No, they said it. She said it twice.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's why I said it. I was like,
shit. That's
they
too
don't look
fucking-
the same.
Oh, okay. So you, that was fucking. Oh my god. I was like, why did she just call it out the dark hair thing? But yeah, it's in the lyrics.
That's why.
I'm so
paying attention.
I know. I was so focused in on the spicy music.
I know you were like, girl.
No, that's a fucking great one right there, man. That's a great song. Great song. There's only 5 left. We should have did the deluxe. We're not gonna do it. So I don't want to. I like when I come in with like a mindset of okay, this is what we're gonna sit on. This is fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
You know, you were saying the other day, I don't know what I was doing, but you just like kind of out of the blue turned and like, man, these people, because I was going through listening to like some old songs that we hadn't heard in a while, and you just kind of out of the blue said, how do these artists like come up out of? They just keep making great songs. How is it done? You know, I feel like this is another example of that. It's like it's so playful and fun to listen to, and it's great in the ears, but then also she's throwing in songs about a friend that's passed and like being uncomfortable at a party. Like it's just like there's this level of like relatability that exists, which is weird because how do you relate to somebody who's a pop star type of a thing? And it's just cool, man. Really fucking cool. All right. Track 11's called Apple. Charlie's producing. AJ Cook's producing. Or AG. Sorry. AG Cook. I probably said AJ half the time. Anyway. George Daniel, Lotus 4. Dropping in track 11. Anything you want to say?
No, I'm already reading the lyrics.
Oh, you cheater. Cheater.
Yeah, well, you were busy being responsible.
Eater. Do you eat pumpkins? A lot of pumpkins?
I'm not big on pumpkins.
But you cheater, and they eat pumpkins, so it goes the
That
rhyme.
means that I can't be a cheater because I'm not big on pumpkins.
Oh, shit.
You're the one who
fucking
likes pumpkins.
Fucking got me.
You like pumpkins.
Use my own rhyme against me.
But I have started buying bananas.
The lore behind the bananas. If you guys ever want to know the lore,
Only because it's summer.
if you ever want to know the lore behind the bananas, we did a video like a year ago or 2 years ago, and in that video it was look up if I don't even know what it's called, but it's something like tier listing fruit or something like that. And we did it, and in that video she discovers I don't like bananas, and the look on her face after we've been married 20-something years,
And I've been buying bananas for him because nobody else eats them.
Because I eat the bananas because they're good for you, but I don't like bananas. And so and ever since then she stopped buying bananas. If I want bananas, I have to go get my own fucking bananas now. It's just.
But it's summer now, and so we have smoothies. So I've been
Yes.
buying bananas.
She makes amazing smoothies. Thank you for making smoothies.
You're welcome.
They're delicious.
But once it starts getting cold again, I'm not buying bananas. You're gonna
What if you
buy
make
your own
this-
bananas.
We make the smoothie and then warm them up.
Oof.
Yes. Okay, track 11 is called Apple. Here we go.
Yeah.
I can see you don't fall far from the tree. 'Cause I've been looking at you so long now, I only see me. I wanna throw the apple into the sky. Feels like you never understand me, so I just wanna drive to the airport. The
Haha.
airport.
Okay.
I can see you.
Well, she's putting her own self into the air because she can't throw the apple. So she's putting herself
Oh,
away and
interesting.
removing herself.
Okay.
Keep all the seats, but I can't help it. It's so angry you don't listen. I leave to the airport. Let it go when you're feeling alone. When you're feeling alone, yeah. I know where you go when you're feeling alone.
Yeah. I like how it kind of stuttered out a little bit and then just right back into the beat. And then this little boop, boop, boop. I'm having a great time. This is a great time. This is a great album, man. I'm so glad we listened to this during the daytime, in the summertime.
Yes.
You know, we'll be playing this when we go down to San Diego and we're bouncing around on the beach a little bit.
If I played Mario Brothers, I would listen to this while I played Mario Brothers.
Yeah, good Mario Brothers jumping around,
Yeah.
punching the bricks, getting
Yeah.
the mushrooms.
I'm not that coordinated, so I'm not so great at Mario Brothers.
Well, you beat the old Spiritfarer. You did that one.
Yeah, that wouldn't work with this song.
No, not. But I'm saying
No,
you've got the
this
jump.
would work with Animal
You
Crossing.
got the jumping down with the Spiritfarer.
With the Spiritfarer, not with
This would work.
Mario's on a whole nother level.
Yeah, this would work with this Animal Crossing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Running around, making your things. Yeah, that's cool. I like Apple. We're looking over to make sure I put a check mark there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to 12. Track 12. It's the producer with the name I tried to pronounce before. I think I did okay with it. I'm not going to try again. A.G. Cook and Omer Fetty. So this is a new producer on the album for us. B2B. Oh, back to back. Okay. B2B. All right, here we go. Track 12. B2B. Oh. Beefy. Beefy beat. inspired by Back to Black. Because that's Amy Winehouse, and I go Back to Black.
Oh.
Because if she's British, I have to assume she's an Amy Winehouse fan.
How could you not?
Right, how could you not be an Amy Winehouse fan? Right. That fucking album is excellent.
I'm trying to, like, nod along with it, and I can't.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little tricky. Yeah. This one, again, is a good example of them just playful with the sound. Just fucking around, you know? Making it sound cool, but not so rigid in the beat structure. Nice. I'm gonna be able to make a pop playlist soon. I am. I'm gonna have enough to choose from.
Or you just play this one.
Yeah. I mean, really, this does kind of function like a playlist in a sense, doesn't it?
Like the album was meant to work together.
No, I know. No. I know. Did you catch me saying something dumb? It's like yeah.
You're just being cute.
I like this one a lot. I like how much, like, initially I was like, oh, we're just not even going to bother with any fucking lyrics at all, basically, and kind of focus on screwing around with the beat, screwing around with her voice, kind of putting it almost in this echo pattern type thing. But then what I liked was, maybe you should run back to her. I don't want to go back to you, all this other shit. This little verse took a long time breaking muscle down, building muscle up, repeating it.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
I think it means her heart. Your heart is a muscle.
Oh,
tired.
Okay.
You keep breaking my heart, then I build it back up and breaking my heart. So I like this association with building muscle, getting stronger, and just making her heart stronger. Now I don't want to feel feelings, kind of a thing.
I liked that this song, not that I'd want to put it in every song, but I like how this one gave you a little bit like that, and then gave you time to try to think about it and stuff with the...
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd call it a chorus or what. And then it gave you just a little bit more and then backed off again.
Yeah, it's really cool the way they do the production.
Yeah.
And like the tempo of the song and stuff. Yeah.
And I recognize that makes it a better dance song and stuff like that, but my brain wasn't warring trying to read lyrics and think about lyrics and think about music. It's nice to be able on this to just sometimes listen to just the music.
Yeah.
On this, we're so focused on the lyrics. This kind of lets you do that.
Yeah. You don't have to focus on lyrics as much. Oh, well, actually, you know what? I'm kind of wrong because she's been saying some great shit in this album.
But
so paying attention to the lyrics, there's value in paying attention to the lyrics on this album, for sure.
And I've enjoyed how she said it because it hasn't been oversimplified, and it also hasn't been like all these references that I have no clue what she's saying.
Sure.
It's been nice for today. It's been nice that she hasn't been crazy artsy, but enough so that I'm not bored.
Yeah,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right. It's not like a shallow experience.
Yeah. There's a lot going on there. And she doesn't water it down, but she also doesn't like cover it up.
It's not too convoluted. It's not too esoteric or whatever.
Right. It's not. It's just there. Like I think you said earlier that it was just, out there. This is how it is.
Yeah, she's pretty open. It's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's straightforward.
Open without being in your face.
Yeah.
Without being victim stuff, whatever.
I keep scrolling up like I'm going to read something. It's just the same fucking words over and over again. No, I like Back to Back, man. That's cool. This is a great ride.
Yeah.
Great ride. Okay, track 13 is called Mean Girls. A.G. Cook, Hudson Mohawk are the producers. Drop it into track 13, Mean Girls.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. and she's out there in a sheer white dress, wearing last night's makeup, all coquettish in the pictures with the flash on. Worships Lana Del Rey in her AirPods. Yeah, she's in her mid-20s, real intelligent, hedonistic with the gravel, drawl and dead eyes.
Drawing
You say she's
dead eyes, love that.
anorexic and you heard she likes some people say it. Think you already know it, but you don't. This one's for all my mean girls. This one's for all my bad girls. This one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls. For all my tearing shit apart girls. This one's for all my mean girls.
This is great. This is great. Mean Girls gets a heart too. Fuck
Yes.
yeah. This is great.
Break your boyfriend's heart girls. For all my tearing shit apart girls. This one's for all my mean girls.
This is cool, man. This is cool.
I like how she's describing her.
Yeah.
I like that she gives you a picture.
Yeah. Yeah, fingering the gold cross
Yeah.
and shit.
She's anorexic and she likes to be told.
Yeah.
So you get the visual and you get the mentality all in one. It has almost a high school movie beat.
Well, the first thing I think of is the movie Mean Girls, which was in high school.
Yeah.
That's set in high school.
I never watched it.
You never saw Mean Girls? Really? Oh, it's pretty good, man.
Maybe I'll watch it this afternoon.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a lot of great memes have come from that movie.
Oh, yeah? Does this kind of personify that movie?
Yeah, sure, a little bit. I mean, it blows it out. You know, she's in her mid-20s, so that's not the case.
Yeah,
obviously,
but some people, their mid-20s is just high school, just with nicer boobs.
Well, I mean, they get these actresses and actors that are in their mid-20s to play the
that.
high schoolers. You know,
I know.
I love this line. It's 2 a.m. She's out there in her sheer white dress wearing last night's makeup.
Yeah.
I don't know what is this. Coquish? I don't know what that means. In the pictures with the flash on. Hedonistic.
Well, with an R, that's that little French dessert, right?
I have no idea. No idea.
Where's my phone? I'm going to Google it. I need to find the Googles.
This one's for all my break your boyfriend's heart girls.
Yeah.
This is great.
Who? I know this name, but I don't know who that is.
Oh, Lana Del Rey. Yeah, if I played Summer Sadness is one you know. There's others. If I'll play a song, you know her. I've played her music. You know her.
Okay, and I get this.
Yeah, AirPods.
Yeah,
sure.
The status symbol.
That was great, man. This is fucking cool album. Very cool album. I'm glad we sit down with this.
Yeah.
Okay, track 14 is called I Think About It All the Time. A.G. Cook, Easy Fun.
She thinks about everything all the time. This poor girl overthinks like crazy.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
But lucky for us, she puts it down in music and we get to enjoy it. You know? All right, here's 14. I think about it all the time.
I think about it all the time, that I might run out of time. But I finally met my baby, and the baby might be mine. Cause maybe one day I might, if I don't run out of time. Would it give my life a new purpose?
My goodness, you can't. I mean, that's as heavy as it gets, all right there. Jeez.
About my future for the first time. It was ice cold, playing demos on my iPhone. I went to my friend's place and I met their baby for the first time. That I might run out of time, but I finally met my baby, and the baby might be mine. Cause maybe one
But I
day
finally met
might,
my
if I don't run
Yeah,
out of
she got a
time.
boyfriend.
Would it give my
okay.
life a new purpose?
That makes
Think about it all the time.
And she might be pregnant.
I don't know about that. Well, you're probably right. But I take it more as
Or she has the
there's
possibility
the
to have
future
a
of
baby.
that exists. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. would having a kid give her purpose? Because she's like, what am I doing in my life? You can pause it.
So we had a conversation on the way home. Should I start my birth control? Because my career feels so small in the existential scheme of it all.
Wow. Wow. Dude, I got mad respect for this girl. She just puts it out there. It's so fucking cool.
I think about it all the time.
Wow, man. Yeah, this is fucking...
When did this album come out?
This, a month ago.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's 31.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Yeah. But you know, like you were saying a little bit earlier, what I love about this, she's not beating you over the head with it.
Right.
It's presented in such a way where you feel like you're almost chatting with a friend. A friend is coming to you for like, God, man, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about this. You know, I met so-and-so and he's great. And we're having this conversation about, do I get off of birth control? And we're talking about my career and I don't know where it's going to go. But in the grand scheme of it all, it seems like it's such a small thing compared to look at so-and-so and they just had their baby and they're so happy and they're beautiful. You know, It's like you're just with a friend and they're going through this thing with you.
What I appreciate with her is she's talking about overthinking it. I think about it all the time. 365.
Well, that's the next track.
Oh, that's the next one?
We just listened to I Think About It All the time.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I like that she says that she's overthinking stuff, or maybe she didn't.
Well,
I don't know. But anyways, that idea comes across, but like you said, she's not hitting you over the head with it. She just kind of puts it out there. Well,
my question for you is, how strong is the whole biological clock thing? Because I have no idea, obviously. That's only a woman's perspective.
Well, it's going to depend on the...
Sure, but I mean, did you ever feel this, like, this core thing of, fuck, because we waited a while, and that was a thing that we went through. We waited a while. But did you ever feel this, like, just internal, like, pressure or this in your mind all the time of...
I don't know. I'd have to think about that because I'm pretty good at suppressing stuff until it explodes.
Until you just break from it.
Yes. I think with me it was more of a plan almost.
Oh,
okay. Okay, the plane leaves at 5 and so we need to leave at
time markers.
Noon or whatever, and then okay, it's past noon. Okay, we should be going.
We're behind schedule.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
this was like a confused. Yeah, it was a confusion.
I think this is a beautiful song.
Yeah.
And it's so, the presentation of it, the way the production is, you know, I feel like I enjoy it more like this than if it were like a slow, sad song. Mm-hmm. Because to me, the way the sound of the song is, it does kind of incorporate the busyness of life.
Well, and it's like it's the way the beat is, it's a little bit lighter, so it's lighter, but it's not playful, so it's almost like tiptoeing.
Yeah.
Like almost like tiptoeing around, not around, around this idea
that's
of this
just there.
Incredibly large life change.
Yeah. Well, and it's the double whammy, right? I mean, if you're an artist and you're making it, and then you decide, well, I'm gonna have a kid.
I mean, that's just, you could insert any career.
That's true. That's a good point. Good point.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, well said.
Artist.
There. Well said there. Yeah, this is fucking cool. And you know, like we were saying earlier with the lyrics, just straightforward. It's almost like you're reading her diary. I went to my friend's place. I met their baby for the first time. How sublime. What a joy. Standing there. Same old clothes she wore before, but she's holding her child. It's almost like she's... I mean, obviously she writes book lyrics,
and that's something that's interesting that hit me too is because one of my best friends had a kid before us, and it was weird seeing her in the clothes that I had seen her before, but now she had this kid.
Yeah.
And her kids are amazing.
What?
But it was really confusing.
Yeah.
Really bizarre to see another kid exist. Like, not another kid, another person exist.
Yeah, right.
That was
right.
Strange. I want to say in a good way. It has become a good way. It was just like jarring. Like someone pushing you off kilter momentarily.
Yeah, but I think I know who you're talking about, but a person who was pretty young when she had her first child, right? Is that who you're talking about?
No.
No? Oh, okay. I guess I don't really remember, like, who was the first person? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It is, I don't know. I guess I didn't find it as weird to just see, oh, yeah, somebody's got some kids. Oh, there's a kid. Yeah, they're having a kid. Okay. Because it just feels like when you get to a certain point in your life, it just starts popping up. They're having a kid. So-and-so had a kid. Oh, they're pregnant. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just feels like, first there's the wave of marriages that you go through, the weddings, all the weddings, and then here come all the babies. And yeah. Huh. Cool track, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cool track. Really appreciating the presentation of it all.
Yeah.
Here, this is what I've been thinking about.
Yeah. She does an interesting job of, being very thoughtful and putting it out there, but not making it, and it is heavy, but not making it feel heavy with the way that she writes the lyrics.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost delicate the way she does it, which is interesting. I wouldn't think of a pop song as being delicate at all.
Sure.
You know? But that's how, and maybe because the lines are short, and the words that she uses are relatively smaller. Maybe that's what makes it feel a little bit more delicate rather than these long, the rhymes are relatively simple and they're not heavy-handed. It's just a lighter way of.
What's even cool is half the time she ain't even fucking trying to rhyme. Would it make me miss all my freedom? I think about it all the time.
Yeah, but she's also not running like Fiona Apple or somebody like that who's really heavy and really, I mean, they're both really into thinking about themes and life and really inside of their head.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But Fiona Apple is a lot more weighty, and she definitely has a very different style of music that goes with her. Yeah. But even with the beat, I think even when we listen to this later with the bass higher, it's still gonna feel lighter, and their voices are very different, and maybe that makes a big difference too.
I don't know if you remember, but there was a lot of like this like light tapping, and it almost makes me think of ticking clocks and shit like that,
Oh, and this one?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't.
It's because it's been an hour since we've listened to it. we talked so much, which is, I mean, there you go, whatever. But yeah, I think you're right. Like when we go back and crank it up, this way, it's great. It's brilliant. Mm-hmm. It's a good use of all these different little elements. The way it's written, the way it's presented vocally, the way the production is, the theme. It's brilliant. Mm-hmm. It's so well done. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, there's one more. 365. A.G. Cook and Circuit to close out the album. Your face gonna explode?
No, I'm at the point where I just start burping.
Oh, it's burping time.
It's burping time.
All right, let's hold on for 3 more minutes. Here we go. Track 15, 365. God, this almost sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Maybe was this not like the end of a movie?
Here we go.
And they start saying girls.
When I'm in the club, yeah, I'm whipping that. When I'm at the house, yeah, I'm whipping that. 365 party girl. Should we do a little key? Should we have a little time when it go real wild? When I'm whipping that.
Is it the same beat from 360?
365 party girl. French manicure.
Like revamped or something?
I have no idea. It's been so long since we listened to that one. I have no idea.
When it drops, when I'm down 999, it's a good time. Push my hair back, look hot when I'm.
Oh wow.
I really don't stop when I'm. gonna jump when it drops when I'm down 999. It's a good time. Who the fuck are you? I'm a brat when I'm bumping that. No, I wanna hit my track. Are you bumping that? Till the windows crack, I'll be bumping that. No, I'll never go home, don't sleep, don't eat, just do it on repeat.
Nice.
I'm in the club, yeah, I'm 365.
Yeah, this gets a heart too.
Should we do a little key?
Heart.
Meet me in the bathroom if you're 365 party girl. French manicure, whipper with a recipe. I look hot when I'm. No, I really don't stop when I'm. Gonna jump when it drops when I'm.
I like this part because it reminds me of what you hear when you're outside.
Yeah.
All the sound just pushing through
Yeah.
the walls.
Till the windows crack, I'll be bumping that. No, I'll never go home, don't sleep, don't eat, just do it on repeat. Keep.
I like that like backing. It's not like an organ.
I mean that.
Wow, this is cool. There's so many different layers in here. Oh shit!
The fish are gonna get so mad.
Dude, I've got the bass turned down and it's still
I
bumping
know.
to death.
I know.
It's
They're
crazy.
gonna be going nuts.
Jesus, dude.
I'm waiting for it to stop, and I'll keep going like this, like a complete nerd. Yeah,
The club banger version of Red Light, Green Light.
yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to be off. There we go.
There you go.
Phew! I almost made it without going like past the end point.
Dude, what a fucking banger. What a banger of a track to close it. What a banger of an
Yeah.
album. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was great. That was great. No wonder everyone's raving about this one. God damn, dude. That was great. Huh.
Yeah, I'm ready to stop, and then we can
Yeah.
turn it up and play it
Fucking
again.
Blast this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, well, like I said earlier, we had to dial down our stuff so that it wasn't blowing out through the microphone into the recording side. God, dude. I want to watch Kevin and Connor's reaction to it, because I bet Kevin was just fucking going bonkers the whole time. He gets he's so fun. Like, those of you who watch Turn the Tables, we got to go up there last year and visit them. And what's so cool about them is they are exactly who they are. Who you see in the videos is who they are. And Kevin, man, he gets so excited about music. So excited. Every time. Even that, what was it, the last night that we were there, and he had to run out and get the guitar and bring it in so Seth could start playing the guitar and shit. He just goes bonkers over it. He loves it so much. Like, it's just... It goes through his cells. It vibrates through his body. Man.
I'm surprised you didn't bounce us off the seat.
I was trying to be good.
His leg is like
Fucking dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I know.
Something that I really enjoyed was some of these like rich production sounds. They're really coming in hard on the beats, man. I really appreciated that. Yeah, that was great.
I liked all the variety in the production.
Yeah.
But I appreciated that even though there was a good amount going on, it didn't overshadow what she was like. There was a good balance. They seemed to meld together, and I'm excited to hear them again and louder and hear how much they complement each other.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're arguing all that much.
No.
I think that it's going to meld pretty well.
Yeah, and that was something I feel like I enjoy so much is they're keeping these beats and then they're coming in and like fucking with it a little bit.
But as much as almost each song was a pretty good dance song, I feel like there's a decent amount of variety between them so that it's not going to sound like one song for an hour.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think that's a good use of the track list ordering. A couple bangers, chill out a little bit. Another good one.
Yeah, but it wasn't like...
No, it wasn't jarring. It wasn't back, but it was just, then we're going to step to the side a little bit and then come back in and then step to the side a little bit and come back in.
It wasn't bipolar or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's go.
Legit.
Let's go so we can hear it louder.
All right, y'all. There you go. We're done. We're going to listen to it again because we loved it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fucking great. Okay, take care. We'll see you soon.